Hi, I'm Charlie Osmond, one of the co-founders at Fresh Networks. This week, I've been out seeing quite a few B2B businesses talking about B2B social media. And something that really struck me was how many of them said they've been pitched again and again by social media agencies, digital agencies, PR firms with new ideas for things they could do on social media. And it really hit me how many of them were keen to have felt this huge pressure to sort of jump with one of these ideas, not only because agencies were bringing them, but also because from within they found that people in the business were saying, what is it we're going to do in social media? What's our big thing going to be? And it reminded me of that old saying, would you prefer to be the early bird or the second mouse? Because obviously the early bird is often the one who gets the worm, but the second mouse is the one who gets the cheese. And with the risks associated with social media, is there a danger that you might get caught in the trap if you go a bit too hard too early? And I think that there are great reasons why you want to be the early bird, why jumping in with both feet first gives you a first mover advantage. Partly because social media mavens, people who are just interested in what brands are doing, what businesses are doing in social media, will talk about it. And they're often very influential, key bloggers, and so there's a great opportunity to get additional recognition for your efforts just because you're trying something new. But I think that for most businesses, there's a real danger with trying to be the early bird, because it forces you to have a campaign way of thinking. Very often it drives companies to think of the viral. How can we create something that goes viral that people are going to spread? And the danger with trying to create something viral is, first of all, it's really difficult. And chances are if you try, you're probably more likely to fail than you are to succeed. And as a result, your business might think this social media experiment didn't work. Also very difficult with viral is actually to get something that ties in to your brand message. And trying to shoehorn something that's exciting or interesting enough to get spread around into a brand message can often feel a little bit fake and phony. So I think, and certainly this was the case for these B2B businesses I was talking to this week, that many firms are far better off trying to be the second mouse. Stop, wait, plan, look at what others are doing in social media and learn from it. There's a huge amount of social media hype. But if there really is something, if social media really is driving a long-term change for 10, 20, 30 years, then you know what? Jumping in this month or waiting a couple more months to learn and see what others are doing isn't a bad thing. If social media really is big, then you don't have to rush. It's far better to do the planning and make sure that when you do launch something, it succeeds. Maybe it's about launching something smaller or something that's just thinking about how we're going to have a conversation with our customers in a sustainable fashion. But jumping in on the first idea an agency gives you because you're desperate to catch up, to be an early adopter, can actually be quite a danger. Anyway, those are my thoughts this week. I'd be really interested to hear what you think and whether the companies that are getting the most value out of social media this year and next year are going to be those that are trying something new, or whether it's those who just wait and invest in the programs they know they're going to get a return from.